back, y'all. We're getting into a 3-body problem, y'all. This is episode 5. 3 more episodes to go. We're gonna be wrapping up this wonderful, wonderful season of this wonderful, wonderful show. The last time we were here together in this wonderful place of YouTube world, the 3-body problem, the main lady who founded this cult thing, she was arrested, right? She doesn't know that these aliens are coming to blow everybody up to pieces because they no longer trust humans. And her boyfriend or husband or partner is on a boat. I don't know where he's boating to. But we're in some scary territory at the moment, but I'm excited to be there. You want to see this in a full reaction? I know you do. The links are down below. Please click the Patreon link or the YouTube channel membership or both. Just join the extended family today. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and comment down below. As always, you know, those are my little requests. I hope you do them. If not, sit back and enjoy and get ready for another reaction of 3-body problem. And let's find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Commodore Williams said I'd find you here.
May I ask what this is about?
Oh, let me rephrase. This is your first command. Top man of the last 10 years. According to Admiral Kennan, you're the belle of the ball.
What do I think about what, sir?
That.
I think I don't have to answer your questions. Sir, don't discuss highly sensitive naval operations with strangers.
You asked to see my ID, I'll know you're a sackless wonder like every other top Navy man I ever met.
May I see your ID, sir? This ship was designed for 20th century conflict, Mr. Wade. It's too vulnerable to cheap munitions, and it burns 4,000 liters of diesel an hour. Defend my country.
What I need you for is far more important.
You said they weren't coming for over 400 years. Primitive technology doesn't work out well for the primitives.
Where's the bad cop?
Watching. You got a reply from the aliens.
Yes.
Asante, he, it, told you don't do this.
Civilization is no longer capable of solving its own problems.
I agree.
They've got at least 10 undercover cops guarding us.
It's not enough.
Are you sure you want to be taking all those?
They're for anxiety.
I know.
I have anxiety.
I know.
I love you, but can you fuck off?
Oh, right, Orky.
Why is Raj not here? Protecting us in his hot little uniform.
I see him one day a week. I don't really know what's going on with him.
Wow.
You know, she used to make me gungal potatoes at Oxford when I was feeling homesick.
Was that Vera's mom?
Moving us around like with strings. What's the...
Puppets.
Puppets. I'm not gonna be a fucking puppet anymore.
Yes, you are. Shut up and sit down.
How long do you think they're gonna keep us here?
Until it's safe, I guess.
And when is that gonna be?
I don't know.
Everything you told me checks out. You've been very cooperative.
Lord allowed you to capture me, which means I'm no longer valuable. Do I want to believe in my own importance? Of course. You don't matter. The people watching don't matter.
What about Evans? He's Vera's father.
Only in the biological sense.
So you tried to protect her, but it didn't work out, did it?
Maybe you're not the good cop after all. First time he ever looked at her, she was in her coffin.
Oh.
When you gave Jin Chung the VR headset, you said it belonged to Vera.
Be the most capable physicist of her generation.
There's one thing we can't figure out.
Just one thing.
From what we can tell, Evans spends most of his life on a ship.
That's the way to communicate. But faster than light communication's impossible.
Impossible for us. I wish I could show you what the future looks like.
Hey, quit, it won't be as glorious as you're thinking.
Ever have a DNA test? Check your heritage. I'm 1% Mongolian.
We're
Where?
practically brothers.
Iron stirrups. Almost 1,000 years old. Conquered the world. They fucked everybody. That's why I'm 1% Mongolian.
You did a good job with the old girl.
She's not hiding anything.
You were right about Evans, keeping a record of his communications with the Santee.
He kept it.
400 years to come up with a plan, but we can't plan without intelligence.
The hostage is a hard drive or whatever they put their records on. Don't know how many people are on board. Could be over 1,000.
traitors to humanity.
How do we neutralize everyone aboard the ship without damaging the data?
Could try some type of gas, but our ship's got far too many air vents.
Did you know the Judgment Day just booked a slot at the Panama Canal Authority for next month?
Morale seems good, all things considered.
Everyone puts on a brave face when you're around.
A moment like this is a great test of faith. Has your faith been tested? Our Lord truly watches over us.
But the raid in England,
The Lord speaks with me every day. This raid was no surprise. Comrades in England were captured or killed. That is all part of the Lord's plan.
He's gonna freak out.
I understand if silence is part of the plan, but I continue to serve you. We never lied to you, Lord. Please speak to us again.
Ooh, silent treatment.
Why would you sneak up on me like that?
£1 million, that. Spoiler. Our people keep their secrets locked away on a big ship. On those secrets, we need you to resume production on the nanofibers. We have got one shot to stop these fuckers, and I need your help.
What are my nanofibers gonna do against them?
I can't tell you that.
So you just want me to trust you?
Yes.
We're light years away that can imprint images on my retinas, so men with guns are not gonna protect me. It's nasty.
Can't afford the good ship.
Let's go. We can do it. Just put your hands and your heart into it. No numbers. No number, no countdown.
The numbers. Why didn't they come back?
You men and women have been handpicked by Commander Verma. 6 days to complete an engineering project. When you've succeeded, there'll be no medals. 6 days are the most important ones of your lives.
You don't think it's weird that he chose Jin's boyfriend to lead the mission? How come you don't have to go?
Not my skill set.
Oh, you have a skill set.
Yeah, a Mexican bloke pushed his wife off a cliff. No, I did it. Tequila.
Oh, this guy.
Mr. Downing, I'm Selwyn Pugh, solicitor to the estate of Jack Rooney. My client, the late Mr. Rooney, has left you half of his estate. Forms are signed and sent back. We'll just need your guidance about where to deposit the funds.
Find the best oncologists on the planet, find the latest treatments.
See, like, the time I've got left, I don't want to just fucking fly around getting jabbed and prodded and scanned. Have a few really good weeks before it all gets too rough.
I did the same thing.
I like him.
You know, there's a Cornish pasty shop just down the road. We could buy 5 million if you want.
Panama.
Topside, this is Diamond 1. Side winches in place. Starboard winches being installed.
Okay, once the fibers are at full tension, we can retract the sheets. Be careful.
All on track?
Yes, sir.
26 hours to Judgment Day. I'm not sure this is Commander Verma's forte. Double check his work. The pilot. He's required to accompany the ship all the way to the Pacific.
You know how many people died building this canal? Nobody does. I think it's more important to the human race. A canal or defeating an enemy coming to our world.
No answer.
I don't trust her. Triple check all her work.
You know what type of ship? How big the crew is, right?
It's not a naval ship. If the systems are fully automated, it could be a pretty small crew.
Just give me a guess. We've never tested underwater before. We don't even know if the supports will hold.
The supports will hold.
I want it to work.
Of course I want it to work.
Even though you don't know how many people we're going to kill. You're telling us to kill people we don't know for reasons that we don't know. And you're just like, yeah, cool. I'm not like you. I didn't sign up for this. You're military. So what do you think is happening?
I think we're at war.
That's the last one. Let's go.
Charlie, Charlie 1, all call signs go. You okay?
So it's gonna, like, cut the boat? Like, are they all gonna die? What's gonna happen? Don't mess around. Put the kids on board. I hope they don't die. I'm about to make some tacos. I am so excited. The alien's gonna speak to him. Something's gonna happen.
Why isn't it working?
It is.
Oh, not the kids! Oh my god!
What was that?
I don't know. Did we schedule a fire drill?
Are we under attack? Forgive me, my lord.
That was horrible. Ooh, Lord. That was dark.
Congratulations, Dr. Salazar.
Mr. White, Commander Varma, we found him.
They're like stepping in guts and shit.
Only been 2 weeks.
Only? How long's it gonna take? Don't think, guess.
3.8 trillion years.
Don't fuck about.
3.8 billion years?
Have a look inside, maybe you'd learn something.
I'm not gonna crack it open. As I said from the beginning, brute force cryptography just isn't gonna...
What happened?
It's open. 28 gigs of text and media files?
3 body, unknown.
Not familiar with the file type. It's 100 petabytes. 100 million gigabytes.
You wouldn't have liked it. Like God's fingernails scraping his chalkboard. Sorry for your loss, although it sounds like he wasn't much help around the house. Why would they let us destroy their ship and kill your boyfriend?
I know they're coming to save us from ourselves. I know they're the only ones who can.
I know some things too. Oh, right. I did just say be careful with that.
You're here to shatter my belief, but it's stronger than you are.
That's okay. Faith's good. I have faith too. Faith that when they get here, we're going to wipe them out. Things you'd like to know. Like, why did they let us destroy their ship and kill their followers?
What is that?
This is what we got off the Judgment Day. Shakespeare never worked half this hard for a bit of dialogue.
Put together the best bits. Have a listen. Find out what your space friends really are. Be careful with what you know. That's where your troubles begin.
You lie?
Well, I try not to, but, yeah.
A liar is someone whose words are false. A liar cannot be trusted. We cannot coexist with liars. We are afraid of you.
See what Evans did?
My lord, are you there?
You're fucked. We're all fucked.
Hey, this is Raj. Leave a message after the beep.
Damn.
Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing here?
Picking you up. Most people would be flattered that their boss came to pick them up for work.
You're not my boss.
Commander Varma tells me you understand extra dimensions, higher dimensions.
The Royal Navy, buddy. Unless you're the King of England, he's not your employee.
You never mentioned that he works for me. I believe you discussed the subject with Commander Varma before. Higher dimensions. You understand that kind of thing?
To the extent we are capable of understanding them, yes, I do.
He may be in need of this kind of understanding.
Well, I don't know anything about his last mission.
You're very pushy.
I'm pushy.
And repetitive. They want to show us something.
What?
Dunno.
Is it another level of the game?
Could be. How do we get it started?
Put it on.
How do they know what we're wearing?
I don't know.
Who's she?
An AI.
This is all for your benefit.
What do you really look like?
You wouldn't like it. Our species is doomed.
Why?
Human beings have existed for over 100,000 years. You weren't so different from apes. How long did it take you to discover agriculture? How long did it take you to become industrialists?
About 10,000 years.
And how long do you think it took us to get from hunting to farming and farming to industry?
A lot longer. Catastrophes aren't really catastrophes. We've never had to start over. But they do.
By the time we do, you will have long surpassed us. Come back and destroy our world to make sure we never threaten you again. It is a funeral procession.
Unless you figure out a way to disarm us. Have you?
Yes. We will do it with our sophons.
What is a sophon?
It's a proton. The universe has more dimensions than the 3 we occupy, folded up far too small for us to see. We have the technology to unfold them. When we unfold its higher dimensions, a tiny proton becomes something very large indeed. We make a mind as large as a world. I understand my purpose. I am ready to return to my original size.
And suck Earth with it? No?
Each pair is entangled, connected on the quantum level. Everything they see and hear, we see and hear at the same time. Accelerating them to nearly light speed is easy. Even you can do that. Send them to your planet, to the places where your best minds explore reality. And we will destroy the science that could defeat us. The answers to your questions will become chaotic and meaningless. In place of truth, we give you miracles. We make you see what we want you to see. And we will teach you how to fear again.
Complex, but understandable.
More than 3 times in his
So much going on and he's smoking weed. No, please, don't do this to us. You are bugs. You are bugs. Oh, it's beginning. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Well, what a crazy episode, y'all. We are in trouble, it's official. We are in trouble. By the way, although whatever that proton thing that took over the world, and Glass's case over the world, I should say, was gorgeous. It was super pretty. I would have been like, oh wow, this is super pretty, you know, because I'm one of those humans. So I found the most disturbing part was the ship, which was, what was it called? Not Doomsday, whatever it was, Judgment Day, being shredded apart by that nanofiber thingamajiggy, and all of those kids being sliced and diced. I wonder if they jumped off the boat, could they survive? Like if they all just started jumping off the boat, because they weren't gonna go past that thing. But them jumping off the boat, they probably would have still died. Dreadful. It was actually very, very sad. And you know, I was thinking about, as I was watching this, I don't know why my mind kept going to Waco, where that guy, I forgot what his name was, but there was like a big thing in Waco, Texas, right? Where he made people, his followers, believe he was like God or something, or the new God or something like that. And there was a bunch of kids inside this confinement house. And when the military went over there and like shot up the people and stuff like that, like kids died. And the I don't want to call it the casualty of war, but at the end of the day, very similar to that, as well as some other things that, you know, other things that happen in this day. Think about what's happened, although this is so different, but not really at the same time, about that ship. But all of those kids that are dying in Gaza as we speak is also extremely sad. And I watch things like this as I'm watching it, as I told you, I have ADD. My mind jumps up somewhere where something else is similar, and I literally just can't even control it. It's extremely sad. But overall, the story has definitely picked up. As you see now, the aliens, they're like, absolutely, you're going to wipe us out. So the aliens are coming into this thinking like, or feeling, well, it is, they're right. They're actually right to believe this, that it was going to be war, because that man was leading it, and that man, where is the president of the United States of America? You don't even see him. But you know, the world's declaring war, right? So they're preparing to just wipe them out. but the aliens know this. So the aliens doing what they gotta do. So are they going to encase the world? The world's not gonna have any sunlight. It's not gonna have anything. It's gonna be sort of similar to that game. So the game that we've seen since the first episode, I believe, now is going to be real life. And I'm assuming that's what they're gonna have to try to figure out, how to get this proton off of the Earth, maybe, possibly. And can this proton thing like shoot anything out? Like, what is this? I'm very excited. As you see, if the world depended on me to figure things out, you all would be dead. But I'm very excited to see what they're going to do in this show. As we are continuing going on, I feel like everybody now knows the aliens. They've said bye, sayonara, you guys are too dangerous, you guys are bugs, we're going to squash you. That's how they view humanity. And humanity gave them the reason to think that, because Mr. Evans just had to go put another story. That's why I want you guys to understand something. If you don't know somebody and you want to read them a story or tell them a story, you never tell them about Little Red Riding Hood. It just never works out. I would give this episode an 8 or a 9. It was very strong, very strong. It picked up within 15 minutes of it going, and it was about an hour episode. So the vast majority of it just every minute something was topping the other minute. That's how I felt. So it was very strong. I really can't wait till we continue going on with this show. And honestly, for me, I know that other people love, like, when you see a show, you binge watch it and you drop all these episodes. But for me, I just take more appreciation into these shows as I drop it, like, weekly or whenever the holy hell when I drop these shows. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. When you guys are getting up, you're getting ready to X me out of your computer or your phones or your TVs, please hit that like button, share, don't forget to comment down below. I will see you all next time with more reactions.